We are live.
Morgan came out with some speed.
What'd they do?
Just big play.
Oh.
I think you just called it 3 instead of the Roman numerals.
Only time in history Cole will be caught rooting for SMU.
Only time
I really don't. I mean,
giving a
anytime
shit about them.
What'd you say, Cole?
if they ever play a team in the SEC that isn't Alabama, I'll probably root for them.
You know, Texas finished the season with 0 ranked wins.
Brutal. Well, they beat Georgia. Oh wait, no, they didn't.
No, they did not. Hello, Hugo. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
What's going on?
What's going on? All right.
Hope somebody requests to do that album.
Marvin Gaye's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Higher
would be
chance
cool.
than the Bazinski.
I would be really surprised if somebody requested
L Monster flavor, Noah.
You could tell what
L
fucking Monster
Monster
was.
flavor, bro.
It's a nice little monster.
All right, are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Three Idiots Talking podcast. We are here with our third Led Zeppelin album review. It also just happens to be Led Zeppelin 3. How goes it? They named their first 4 albums after themselves. A little egotistical, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, this is Led Zeppelin 3 we're reviewing, and there's the final. Of course he has it. Are we surprised? No, we're not. This audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend it using.
Look at that thing go. Look at it spinning.
Look at the little wheel turning.
Hopefully,
It's nice for a little young autistic man like you.
wow. I hope the stream sounds good.
The album is a fidget toy.
Anyway, not sure what's going on with the stream, but it looks fine to me. All right, so sorry about that. I'll have to cut that out. Anyway, today we are back with our Led Zeppelin review. We had a lot of positive responses from the last 2 albums that we've done by Led Zeppelin. We've done 1 and 2, of course, and so we're going to continue going in chronological order. Starting with next up is Zeppelin 3. All I know is that this album came out in 1970. Other than that, I have heard the album, of course, but I've known very little about it. Cole, you've given us a description of the last 2 albums. Why don't you continue and give us a description of this one? What is different about this album, and why did they bring it out so quickly? Because they did 2 in '69. This one comes out in 1970. Break it down for us.
I don't know how much there's to break down. It's just the next one. I mean, they did take a little bit of time to work on this one. They went to little cottage out. I think the cottage is called Bron Rar, where they wrote a bunch of these songs.
Ooh.
But yeah, they did got a lot more diverse instrumentally on this album. They worked a lot more on production and writing and getting a more diverse sound, and they definitely worked on the lyrics a lot more too. So just, you know, very, very different sounding from the first 2, but still has their roots in there.
So you would say they spent more time on this one than the previous 2?
Yes, I would.
All right. So do you think, just a quick preview, do you think we hear the more time spent on this one in this album? Do you think the production and just the overall quality of the album does increase?
I would say
Yes.
I really don't think there's any category that you could bring up that I wouldn't say is improved on this compared to the first 2. I think it's pretty much better than the first 2 in every single possible way.
Every single way. All right. Well, damn. There you go. Noah, you seem to agree with that as well. So,
Yes, I do.
all right. Well, in that case, no time to waste. Let's get into it. Led Zeppelin 3. We will start off with the easily most known song. Oh, and we are going to answer a question with this album. Is this the most underrated Zeppelin album? of all of their the discography? Let's find out. So we'll start off. First song we have, Immigrant Song. You can't stand the cover. Certainly a little different.
I have a problem with it. I like it. Okay, I don't like the smile. I don't like that mouth right there. That's gross.
Oh wow! All right, there we have it. Immigrant Song. Stream, if you guys could, let me know if it the stream and the audio sounds good to you guys. Just let me know, because I'm getting a weird warning message, but it seems to be fine. All right, Immigrant Song. This album is great. The slow acoustic stuff is great as well. We used to sing this on our way to Britain. True story. Friends into Celebration Day rocks. Welcome, Wubino, and I don't know about Celebration Day because I don't remember listening to it.
Really?
I don't remember it. I'm sure I have.
Okay.
But anyway, all right. So that was Immigrant Song, the lead track off of Led Zeppelin 3. Noah says he wants to go first. There you go. Go for it.
Okay, yeah. I have a controversial take for pretty much every Led Zeppelin album, and we're just gonna get it right out of the way with this one. Boy, oh boy, is that song overrated. Great riff. Bass tone kind of lacking. It's pretty weak tone for doesn't really match up with the guitar tone. I think that could have been done better. And the song just kind of loses me halfway through it. I feel like it loses its power and the verses aren't as good. And it just kind of it feels longer than 2.5 minutes.
No, it does not.
It feels like near the end it kind of meanders.
Absolutely not.
Besides, I mean, it's a good song. I think it could have been a lot better. I'll give it a 7.
Wow.
It'll go up from here, Zeppelin fans, I promise.
Wow. All right, I'm going next because I just completely disagree with pretty much everything he said except one single point. And I even disagree with your one point because I reverse it entirely. So I think the song is a great track opener. It sets the tone for this album, which is
it doesn't.
It absolutely does. It sets an incredible... What?
How does it set the tone when there's so many different vibes and stuff they go for?
Because it sets a completely different tone than the rest of the albums do. This is a shift from what they have been doing previously in their works.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. this whole album will be. It's a different vibe, it's a different tone set, and each song will continue to join that shift away from what they had previously just mainly done at their blues rock era. This is different. This is not going to be just simply blues rock and nothing else with a couple Robert Plant solos. This is going to be a different type of album, and they lead off with a absolute banger. The only issue I have with this song, and Noah, you said it feels like it's longer. I completely disagree. It's too short. This song is way too short. This song is way too like Robert Plant, like songs that are meant for him to just sing on.
Yeah, that's not a solo. I think you meant solo in a unorthodox manner.
Sure, yes, a song that is just built entirely for Robert Plant. That's what I meant. What I'm talking about when I say this song is too short, though, I completely disagree. It's too short because it needs to be longer. There needs to be another verse. There needs to be a whole nother chorus. It ends with what I felt like could have been so much more potential to this song. It's a 9.5 personally for me. I love everything about this song. In fact, I used to think this was a 10 until I realized that it probably could have been a whole verse and a half longer with another chorus at the end. Cole.
I think it's a super fun song that they made. It's probably the one song where, like, instrumentally and lyrically, it like kind of gets close to metal. I would not call this metal, but I certainly think it helped inspire a lot of metal music. But I would still just consider this to be hard rock,
like Viking metal.
Viking metal.
I mean, I guess
that would be
maybe.
true. Lyrically.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean. Right away from me, the production sounds just like way better than the previous two albums.
Yes, agreed.
It's way more crisp, I guess, the instrument, and they don't feel like it just feels more well put together. It just feels.
It sounds like it was recorded together and not separately. Everything was recorded at the same time. Like they were all playing at the same time.
It feels like they got rid of a lot of like just background noise, background static, and whatever. It just feels more well produced.
They're not keeping in the little fuck ups anymore.
Well, if
That's
you play the beginning of the song, you can hear
there's
John
a little
Bonham
fuck
counting
up in the beginning.
Well,
but
it's not a fuck up. You can just hear John Bonham counting.
Yeah, but like, in the earlier albums, you could hear some goofs that they just kept in like middle of the song.
I mean, I think those are fun, but whatever.
They're fun, but they're maybe taking a little bit more professional this time around.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just putting a lot more effort into the production, which I very much appreciate. But yeah, I mean, this is a really fun song. It's catchy, great riff, a great chorus, solid lyrics. I think the ending could be a little bit better, could be a little stronger at the end. And when they played this song live, I don't think they played it a ton live because it's pretty hard for Robert to sing this live.
Well, somebody was saying it was their show opener often.
It was yeah. They did it a couple times until they got into some more until they made some more albums and they kind of switched up track lists. But they did do a guitar solo when they would do this song live, and I do wish they had actually put a guitar solo on the studio version.
I gotta hear that someday. Fair enough.
But yeah, super fun song. In a perfect world, I would request that it would be longer, but the ending is a little whatever. I'll give it a 9.
All right.
Great song.
9 out of 10. Okay, so Celebration Days on TSRTS. Side 2 is the better side. Hi, Winter is coming. Hi, Cosmic. How are you? They have a live of it in Australia. That would make sense.
Well, there's live Immigrant Song on How the West Was Won. Show live album.
All right, up next we have Friends. More of that background stuff. Based in Viking Pill, little too short though, you're right. Ryan, 9.5. Viking Pill.
Mix is so much better.
Still is shining. I can't stop.
I don't like talking during the songs, but this is one of the weirdest Zeppelin songs they ever made.
It's a bit odd.
The weirdest one they have is on this album, and it's not this.
It's a contender.
Oh yeah, give me that weird ass outro, baby. Hell yes. Okay, I gotta
Yeah,
pause.
it's gonna go into that goofy
Yeah.
ass intro.
All right, that was Friends, a very abnormal Zeppelin song. I think pretty much anyone would
go
agree with me on
first?
that. Yeah, like, you can go for it.
Alrighty. Well, I set up that on Immigrant Song, you can immediately notice how much better the production is than the first two albums. And that remains true here, but also on top of that is like this is just a way more unique song in terms of like writing
Yes.
and choice of instruments because I mean,
And just overall sound.
yeah, like they're pairing acoustic guitars with strings and stuff, and it's just and whatever instrument is playing at the end, I don't even know what that is, and they're just
Almost
getting
techno with
they're
it.
getting much more ambitious, and I think they pull it off super well.
So psychedelic there at the end.
And I mean, lyrically, we are leaps and bounds better and more interesting than we were on the first two albums, in my opinion. Yeah, I think this is a great song. I think it's got a really weird chorus, but a really good chorus. Like structurally, it feels pretty normal, but the sound of it is just so odd. I guess I don't know, but I think they do it really, really well. I would give this an 8.5 to a 9.
Ooh. Oh no, you wanna? All right, go for it.
Yes, I do. This is when I start really enjoying Led Zeppelin because I just feel like they're just trying to do more. They're trying things that people aren't really doing here. Like,
See, I say this for the previous song where I said this album is different, and you go and said no, it's
the
not.
Immigrant Song was
Well,
a poor
you
example.
okay? You like his Immigrant Song is a song. I mean, it's a hard rock song, and they definitely
Yeah.
done hard rock before this.
But I said it's a good example. It's a good. I said it's
This
a
is
good
a much
intro
better
track.
example.
It's a good tone setter for what the difference of the album will be. Anyway,
Okay,
continue,
but-
Noah. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, this is like for a song they went for like a eerie folk song. Like the orchestration it creates a very eerie mood, very weird. But I fuck with it. Some very odd. This is an odd song all around, but like it works. I'm a fan of it. It's a great song. I'll throw it in 8.5.
8.5. So I'm gonna throw out a term here. I don't even know if this is legit, but it's what I got from it, especially given the ending. Psychedelic folk rock is what I got here.
It's
Sure.
definitely a little psychedelic.
Little psychedelic folk rock. So I get folk from majority of the song, but it has psychedelic parts and elements to it, and obviously it's still a rock song. This is one of the most unique Zeppelin songs. The first time I heard that, I didn't even realize first time I heard this song, I did not realize I was listening to a Zeppelin song because it didn't sound like anything of their previous works. And there are some future albums where it doesn't sound like this hardly at all either. But very unique. You guys have all mentioned that. I want to give a shout out. I pretty much agree with every single thing Cole said. especially the thing about lyrics, the upgrade in lyrics just makes every song more interesting to listen to. If you've already heard the instrumentals, if you've already heard the beats and the tones and all that, then the only thing left to listen to is the lyrics, is to become an expert at the lyrics and see what they say.
Beats.
Yeah, of course.
Led Zeppelin's beats.
Yeah, so if you've already heard all that, then once you hear it for the first 1 or 2 times, everything after that is just remembering the lyrics and learning what they're saying. So that is what this album does, and future albums they have. They give you the interest in lyrics. For that, I'm gonna throw it a 8.5 as well. I'm gonna join Noah there. I think it's a really unique song. Did not used to like it, didn't understand it when I first started listening to Zeppelin, but now big fan of it.
Sweet John Bonham beat drop in there.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah,
Killing it on those
Immigrant.
bongos.
Immigrant song could be on 1 and 2.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree more about two than
yes,
one.
it does.
Production wise, it doesn't sound anything like those, but in terms of the sound of it, yeah, I totally agree.
It's certainly unique. Can't say I fuck with it that hard, but the improvements from the last 2 albums are certainly clear. 8. Springsteen is the lyric master. Okay. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Bob Dylan here.
Bob Dylan, Pink Floyd,
For rock side, sure.
Drake, sure.
All right, up next we have
Kendrick.
Celebration Day.
This intro is so weird. And that weird ass guitar tone that's gonna come in for like the main riff.
It's such a weird riff, and I like it so much.
Face is cracked from smiling, all the fears that she's been hiding, and it seems that pretty soon
Very Dylan-esque riff. Then we get this.
and her voice is sober, shouting, shivering when there's no losing, and she wonders if their days are few and soon they'll have to go.
This album just makes me happy. It's like, yes! Everything sounds so good.
The bass.
Yeah.
She is a ton of new ways to protect the home she lives in. Then she wonders what it's all about when they break down the door. Her name is brown or white or black, you know her very well. You'd hear her cries of mercy as the winners told the bell.
This type of lyricism totally had to inspire Jack White.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt.
I'm so happy. I'm gonna join with it.
I know Cole's smiling ear to ear, and I don't even have to look at him.
It's so great.
Oh, that's totally right.
Train to leave the station, headed for your destination, but the price you pay to nowhere has increased $1 more. Yes, it has. And if you walk, you're gonna get there. But no, it takes just a little longer. And when you see it in the distance, it will ring your hands some more.
The Robert Plantisms. They really do dig those long-winded outros on this album. Alright, that was Celebration Day. This is on Song Remains the Same live album. Yeah. The hell is that guitar tone? Yeah, it's a weird one. Actually, I kind of want to start because I did want to bring this up, and I'll probably forget if I don't.
It's super folky.
Well, sure, yes, but what I was also going to say is that this guitar is kind of weird. It's very folky, but it's actually, and I don't know if this is. I mean, I'm assuming it's intentional. It doesn't sound that great to me. It sounds like it's like very filtered, especially compared to the rest of the song where it's like very smooth and crisp. The guitar tone sounds like it sounds like it's kind of behind everything, and it sounds like it's like very pieced together and not recorded perfectly. And I don't know if that was intentionally what they wanted to do, but it's not the best guitar tone I've ever heard Mr. Page play, and it doesn't really hit that very well in this song, in my opinion. Other than that, lyrics are probably the best so far in the album, except Immigrant Song. Wait, there's only 3 songs, right? Okay, well, then it's the second best on the album so far. Great little ditty of an instrumental. And Robert Plant is certainly having fun on this song lyrically. He is just enjoying himself.
He's happy. He's going to join the band.
He is going to join the band. He is having himself a fun little time. Outside of the guitar tone, there's not a whole lot to complain about. I'll give it an 8. Cool.
Well, I mean, I can't really argue with you disliking the guitar tone. I don't dislike the guitar tone. I mean, I think it's just like
it just sounds muffled.
Super folky guitar tone. Just how raw it is.
Yeah.
I don't really think it sounds muffled at all. I think they produce it pretty clearly. I think the riff is super unique and cool.
It's definitely unique.
The lyrics are really good. I mean, I really don't have any complaint about this song. I mean, maybe the outro is a little longer than needs to be. But they really, like, the entire band, I think, more so than the first 2 songs, everybody gets, like, a moment to shine on it, because this is the first song on here with a guitar solo, and really good bass line from Jonesy. I mean, everybody on this song is just great. It's another certified hood classic right here. I'll give it another 8.5 to a 9.
I think the bass line is better than the guitar tone overall. All right, Noah.
That's a weird thing to compare.
Yeah, we could start with the guitar tone.
Okay.
It sounds like it's going through like a $50 amp. Got the settings like as clean as possible, and this threw on a tube screamer, so it just sounds kind of shitty, but in a good way. Like I fuck with it.
Oh, so you think it sounds...
It sounds old.
Yes. I think that's a good way of describing it. It sounds old. Especially, even for 1970, it sounds old.
Yeah, and it's good, though. I think it fits the vibe. It's, very well structured little tune here.
Yep.
It's got a very nice... Is that a chorus? A hook?
Mom, so happy is a chorus.
I'm gonna join the band.
It's got a great chorus. Got some great bass work.
Yeah.
And as the type of solos I prefer from Jimmy Page, to where it's not just a flurry of notes.
No, I like the flurry of notes more.
I like this because it produces a melody.
There's a little more coordination here.
Yeah, it's a little bit
give me more
written,
interest than just
structured.
sounding like a melody. But anyway, continue.
Okay. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, that opinion just...
What? I just don't like it when he makes a little boring solo.
When they make melodies, you don't like.
No, I like melodies, but if your solo is your melody, that's boring to me. I like the notes. I like hearing a bunch of different sounding notes all coming at once.
Okay, Jack White.
Yeah, that's why I think Jack White is great. Yes, I agree. You're saying all things that I agree with.
Last time I checked, none of them play flurries of notes.
No, but they do make this note sound different, though.
Okay. Anyway, like a brick wall. Let's see. Yeah, great guitar solo, great tone. I'm fine with a long outro. I fuck with this song. I'm feeling 9.
9. Okay. Except I love the guitar tone. Been working from 7 to 11 every night. I like this one a
Yeah,
little
Mixed
bit
Life Without
more.
Drag.
Don't know if I love the lyrics, but they're neat, I guess. 8 to 8.5. I'm pretty sure my Jimmy Wizard Babe meant the things to sound the way they do to his
I mean,
liking.
of course he did, of
I'm
course.
sure that's what he wanted. It's just
Yeah, they
I
got
don't
the money.
I don't at all think that was the best form of Jimmy Page at all. All right, up next we
yeah.
have Since I've Been Loving You.
Well, yeah, he's only in his second evolution right now.
Second.
I mean, he's about to evolve right now again. Again, more tasteful stuff, not flirty, it's just more tasteful.
Shut the fuck up, loser. You're no fun.
He's maturing with his playing.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a flurry.
No.
Well, he's not the best at flirting.
Sounds a little sloppy. But this, great.
Huh, that's good. It's just not my favorite version of him. Fucking give me Cashmere all day over this.
There's not
What?
a flurry of notes on Cashmere at any
No, but
point
the
in
sound
time.
is entirely different.
Alright, let's shut the
Okay,
fuck up
we
for the
started
song.
doing several
just-
different arguments.
Working from 7 to 11 every night really makes life a drag. I don't think that's right. I've really been the best of food. I did what I could, yeah. Of course I love you, baby. How I love you, darling. How I love you, baby. My love you, little girl. Baby, since I've been loving you, yeah. I'm about to lose my worried mind. Ah, yeah. Everybody trying to tell me that it didn't mean me no good. I've been trying. Lord, let me tell I really did the best I could. I've been working from 7 to 11 every night. I said it kind of makes life a drag. Lord, yeah, let it ride now. Since I've been loving you, I'm about to lose my working mind. Watch out! Oh, my tears, it felt like rain. Don't you hear that? Don't you hear the moaning? Don't you hear that? Don't you hear the moaning?
Oh.
Do you remember, Mama, when I knocked up on your door? I said you had the nerve to tell me you didn't want me no more. Yeah. Over my front door, I hear my back door slam. You know I must have one of them new panels back door I've been working from 7 to 11 every night. It kind of make a lot of drag. Baby, since I've been loving you, I'm about to lose my mind. Just one more. Just one more. Since I've been loving you, I wanna lose my mind.
Love that wah fade in there too.
Hugo, chill out.
Yo, Hugo!
Hugo's so
Take a
crazy.
deep breath,
We
bro.
all
All
lost.
right.
It's okay.
All right. That was Since I've Been Loving You. I volunteer as tribute for this one to start.
I think
So
we're all probably gonna feel the same about this.
yeah, my opinion's actually changed on this song though. So I have an interesting one. First of all, I just like to say that somebody wrote I was in 9th grade when this album came out. So wow. Congratulations, sir. You've been around here for a while. Okay, so let's get into Since I've Been Loving You, because this one is one of the most incredible songs Zeppelin ever wrote, and I don't think anyone here is going to disagree with that. Wow. This is absolutely changed. My opinion on this song has changed dramatically since the last time I've heard it. I don't remember when the last time I went to this song specifically and listened to it was, but it's changed. The song to me is fantastic. It is absolutely, up to this point, the best blues song Zeppelin has ever wrote. I'm not saying it's the best blues song they ever write, but up until this point in their discography, it is the best that they wrote.
It is the best song they've written to this point, period.
Yes. Oh wow, that's a interesting statement.
This is argument to be made.
Let's just talk about Jimmy Page. I mean, his blues performance here is fantastic. There's no beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's the best guitar performance he's ever had up until this point. It is Robert Plant's best performance as well. Both I think hit their peak so far up into in their discography. Here, this is incredible from start to finish. There is nothing in this that brings this down. This has an incredible instrumental work from all 4 band members, and just an amazing way they use the blues song and keep you interested throughout the whole thing. And lyrically as well, fantastic. Read the lyrics; they're great. I used to have this as an 8. This has now been upgraded to a 10. Congratulations, Since I've Been Loving You. Noah.
I've been at an 8 at one point. Oof.
I did.
I think this was instantly a 9 the first time I heard it. But yeah, it's a heck of a tune. I was smiling ear to ear the whole time. I've heard it so many times. I knew when the big hits were gonna happen. Love this song. I'm not gonna say much about it because I think it's pretty much perfect. in almost every way. Except I think the solo I think he could have cleaned that up a tiny bit. I don't know how.
Somebody else was saying it was a bit messy, but I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know how he would change it though, because I couldn't really imagine it being any other way.
I mean, blues solos tend to be messy, right? Not the cleanest solo genre.
It varies. Yeah, this is, in my opinion, their best song up to this point in their career. It's gonna stay that way for a little bit. Yeah, pretty easy 10.
I will say one thing. If Immigrant Song was longer, this and Immigrant Song will be tied.
No.
Alright, cool.
I doubt it. I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot left to say. I mean, just to say something different, I suppose. I love the mood that this song creates. I mean, this is like, I kind of feel like this is them going back to a song like "You Shook Me" or "I Can't
Yeah.
Put You Baby" and just like perfecting it, just improving upon
Making
the
it better.
slow blues jam in like every way. I mean, yeah, you could argue that it's, you know, the best song on their discography so far, best Robert Plant performance so far, or best Jimmy Page performance so far. I mean, for me, it'd either be that or Dazed and Confused. I don't really know which one I would put above it right now.
I'd have to listen to both back to back.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I love the mood of this song. The
Yeah,
performances
absolutely.
are amazing. Yeah, it's definitely not too long, I don't think.
Nope.
Yeah,
Doesn't feel
fantastic.
long either.
Feeling a 10.
There it is, the first 3 10s we've given out on Zeppelin. One thing I noted or just thought of, is this the first blues song that Zeppelin actually scatted on? You know, Robert went a little scat-a-matat on, so yeah, he enjoyed himself on that one a bit. All right, up next we have Out on the Tiles.
As I walk down the highway, all I do is sing a song. And a train that's passing my way helps the rhythm move along. There is no doubt about the words are clear. The boy is strong, his arms are strong. Just a simple guy, and different day to day. A real sunshine is my frown, my blues away. Nothing more that I can say, but on a day like today, it has some time away. I walk a quiet mile with you.
Just wanted to say really quick, I think we are going to disagree compared to the last song.
All I need from you is all your love. All you gotta give to me is all your love. All I need from you is all your love. All you gotta give to me is all your love. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm so glad I'm leaving. Tell the world I am. Got me a bad woman since that I'm mad. One thing that I know for sure, gonna give all the love like nobody can. Standing in the noonday sun, gonna flag a ride. People go and people come, see me ride by my side. It's a total disgrace, they set the pace, it must be a race. The best thing I can do is run. All I need from you is all your love. All you gotta give to me, all your love. All I need from you is all your love. All you gotta give to me is all your love. Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Icy Roo? Alright, I think we get the outro here at that point. Alright, that was Out on the Tiles.
Great title. Love that title.
I kind of want to go first again, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have the controversial opinion here. Just is what it is. The song doesn't do it for me. Never has. This song has a lot of really weird drum moments in here that do not mix well with the rest of the instrumental, because I actually think Jimmy Page is killing it in this song. I mean, absolutely soldering it. And there is a lot of moments where the drum fills that are going through while the guitar and Robert are popping off just don't mix. They don't work well. They're not thing. And then at other parts, the drum sounds great. But it's oftentimes when the guitar is less prevalent, or the drum is the more prevalent part. So I've never loved the drum on this song. I always have issues with it. It always sounds weird at many points. My biggest problem with the chorus is that I don't think it's a very good chorus. I don't find it very interesting. Out of the whole album, it seems to be so far the worst of the choruses, and I don't particularly enjoy what Robert's lyrics on this song. I know that's going to be quite controversial, I'm sure, but that's just my opinion. I think Jimmy Page carries this song hard. I think there's no one that even comes close to Jimmy on this one. And Robert doesn't sound bad or anything. I just don't like his chorus. I simply put, I don't like what he's saying lyrically. I'm going to give it a 7.
All right, I'd like to go up to bat.
Go for it.
Okay, you're wrong in every way.
Stunning.
One thing you're right about is Jimmy is killing it. This is it's a really good riff. Very fun song.
It is
really
a very
good
riff.
drumming. Really good drumming. Mixes really well. Very fun. Great lyrics. Great chorus or hook. It's awesome. I don't understand the hating. And then this goes into like a little jam at the end with the big drum fills swapping from each channel. That's so cool.
Does
Yeah, that
nothing
song's
for me.
awesome. That does a lot. That's fun. That's getting a little creative in the studio. I mess with it. I like the song. This is a great song. I'm feeling 9.
Since I've Been Loving You is better on every level.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Yeah.
Who was gonna?
So is Celebration Day, though. All right, Cole.
Okay. I'll just make this statement real quick. This song has the best drumming on this album, and I'm not sure it's all that close.
It
This
might
is a
have the best
fucking
drumming, but it doesn't work with this
masterclass
song.
of drumming.
It
This
might.
drumming is ridiculously amazing. I mean, this is brilliant drumming. The groove and like the weird fills that he throws in there, like these triplet
Yeah,
fills,
yes.
whatever he's doing.
What
incredible.
you describe them as is true.
And
They
it
work,
works
but they don't work.
so well with this guitar riff.
No, it doesn't.
That's
It's
that vintage John
fantastic.
Bonham. Those triplets.
The instrumental here is wonderful. It blends perfectly, just
No,
like it
no,
always
no,
does.
no,
in every
no.
fucking song they've ever written.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd like the lyrics. I mean, it's a little long. They kind of run out about 3 minutes in. They're kind of really have much more song after that. They go on for another minute. I don't really know why, but whatever. We get some cool drumming at the end there, so I'm not gonna complain too much about it. But yeah, I mean, the whole band is just absolutely killing it here, just like they've been doing pretty much the whole album. But like, I could never talk about the drumming on this song enough. I think it's like arguably, I'd probably put it in like a top 5 John Bonham performance of all time. I think this song is underrated as hell, and I'd probably give it a 9.
I think this drumming would be great anywhere else besides this instrumental. It sticks out to me like a sore thumb on this instrumental.
I
think the
even know how
guitar
it could-
is so dominant on here, and then the drumming comes in and sounds completely different than a guitar. It doesn't flow together well with the guitar.
super unique
it's-
rhythm section that goes over.
Yeah, it's a unique
think-
rhythm section, but sometimes unique rhythm sections don't mix together very well.
think
They
it
don't
fits
work,
perfect.
mesh
It is
very well.
There's a whole lot of
wonderfully
movement
creative.
going on.
There's too
Wonderfully
much movement. It doesn't.
It blends
I feel like you
perfectly.
could. No, I completely disagree. I think that's being
completely
psychotic.
disagree
Just because
with
you have a
you.
great guitar and a great drum doesn't mean they're going to work together perfectly.
They
Just
do work
diff-
together.
Not
There.
here. Not here.
Yes, here.
And the guitar is too dominant for this drumming. It's just, if you're going to have this level of incredible drumming, you need the guitar to be less prevalent. You just do.
Nope, you don't. That's a ridiculous thing
Because
to
the
say.
guitar
That
is
was
playing
pretty
its own
ridiculous.
crazy ass chord and it's or tone or whatever, and it's
Not
trying to
that
fight.
crazy.
No, I
No,
disagree.
you're
I
absolutely on
disagree entirely.
crack.
No.
I'm using heroin right now.
No. All right, up next we have Gallows Pole.
Oh boy, a layer on me.
Love this instrumental, probably third best so far. One thing that holds it back a little is the chorus, 8.5 to 9. I agree, the chorus was not that good.
Well, we're about to start bebopping, aren't we?
We're gonna get fucking rowdy.
Oh yeah, boy.
Friends, you get some silver, you get a little gold. What did you bring me, my dear friends? Keep me from the gallows pole. What did you bring me? Keep me from the gallows pole. I couldn't get no silver. I couldn't get no gold. You know the way to that ball.
This song makes me so happy.
Hangman, hangman, hold it a little while. I think I see my brother coming, riding many a mile. Brother, you give me some silver.
That's such a groove.
Oh,
I want this
and
to
then
be
when the drums come in,
keep me from the
it's gonna
gallows
bust.
pole. Brother, I hold you some silver, yeah. I put a little gold. I put a little of everything. Keep me from the gallows pole. Yes, I've told you to keep you from the gallows pole. Hangman, hangman, turn your head a while. I think I see my sister coming, riding many a mile. My. Sister, I implore you.
Oh, my bad.
Yeehaw.
Oh, hootenanny.
Do some shit about
Real hoedown.
Please take him, save me from the wrath of this madman. Hangman, hangman, upon your face a smile. Tell me that I'm free to ride for many a mile.
Give
This
me
is
the
one of
backing
weirdest
vocals.
songs you'll ever hear.
Fine sister, she want my blood to go. She want my blood to
Bulky country rock.
Yes.
They killed my mans.
Oh yeah. Yep.
pretty sure he just made up a word. And the continued theme of elongated outros on this album. Alright, Gallows Pole. One of the most unique Zeppelin songs they ever wrote. Let's start with Cole.
Well, ain't this just a little ditty right
Little
here?
hoot-ditty.
This is just a humdinger.
Getting all lovey-dovey with your brother type of shit right here.
Roll Tide.
Roll that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is a super fun song. This is kind of the first song. Then this one and kind of the rest of the album, so up until really the last song, they add like a little bit of just like kind of country in there. And I think, I mean, as I do with almost everything that they try, I think they pull it off really, really well. I think this song is super fun, great groove. It's really catchy. Production's great. Though I mean, they didn't write the lyrics. It's a cover of some old ass folk song from a million years ago. But lyrics are cool. Yeah, performances are great. Feeling another 8.5 to a 9.
All right. Okay, so some interesting things. Ain't nothing but the tide. There you go, Hugo. Okay, so some interesting things I saw, but one little thing I want to say about the song is it's very, very when I say it's unique to Zeppelin, they hadn't really done country on their albums yet. They've done a lot of blues, but they hadn't done country. Well, there you go. There's your country song right there. It's very well done. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's nothing really to be against here. It's very twangy, extremely twangy. If you're really into twangy country, this is awesome for you. You probably fucking love this. You probably think it's a 10 out of 10 song. If you're not super into twangy country, it drops off a little. Because that is the whole song, essentially. However, I will say Robert does make this interesting. He's not your typical country singer by any means at all. So he makes this sound very different than a typical country song. He doesn't try to fake a southern rock accent or a country accent or anything like that. He is his typical, normal Robert Plant self, and he sings a country song by doing so, which makes it fun, and it makes it more entertaining than most country songs do. I have really no issues with this, so I'll give it a solid 8.5. What I wanted to say, though, was I saw somebody post that us true Zepp heads never sling negativity on the best band I ever saw in the loudest. If you even if you're a fan of your absolute, like I was just saying, no band, no artist is perfect. So it's not negativity to call out things that aren't perfect. Anyway, Noah, please continue.
Boy, oh boy. Big old fan of this one. I don't know, out of pretty much every Zeppelin song, this one has a little special place in my heart. This song gets me feeling a little happy. It's got a nice.
Get you feeling nicey.
It does get me feeling nicey. Who got to do a little fist bump with it.
Get that. Woo.
Oh yeah, this song.
Shout out to anyone who knows what we're talking about right now.
Nobody.
Except
This
Alex.
song-
Alex probably knows.
This song's got a crazy groove to it. This makes me want to bounce around. Yeah, this song. The lyrics are cool. They're very interesting. Instrumentally, the song's so good. Then for once, these backing vocals, that's not like just Robert Plant.
Mm.
I'm not sure who that. I feel like that this might be a mixture of the other three of them, all of them. But whatever it is, it's hitting the spot. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this song. 9.
9. Wow. All right. Okay.
Before we
Okay.
move
All
on,
right.
Hey Ryan,
Yeah. What's up?
how your boys are not doing well.
No, but we're not going to talk about that because they're not making me feel nicey right now.
Oh boy.
It's getting rough.
It is. Okay.
Got me
Up
feeling
next we have
nicey.
Tangerine. Also, Cosmic. I would love to know about your magic gummies too. Please spread the love.
So weird how they have two false starts on this album.
Boy, do I have a take for this song when we're done with it.
Better watch yourself, buddy.
That was a sick little pull down right there.
Measuring the summer's day, I only find it slips away to gray. The hours they bring me pain. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflections from a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between. Thinking how it used to be. Does she still remember times like these? To think of us again, and I do.
Those are some nice gummies, Cosmic.
Living reflection of a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between.
I have a question for you two after this.
Yes.
What a lovely little outro there. All right, Tangerine, real quick before we start, my question is, was the backup vocals on that Layered Robert or band members?
Robert.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's Robert.
I thought
I can't
so.
wait to talk about them.
Okay, well then you go ahead and start.
I like pretty much most of this song. Except the backing vocals sometimes. I feel like they could have been done a little better at some parts. Especially on,
Agreed.
especially on that. But now 1,000 years in between, I feel like that was a little off. This is one of the songs where his double tracking doesn't really cut it for me. On what is besides that, a very pretty song, very short and sweet, simple song. Little overrated.
Oh,
I think that's a pretty fair statement to make. Still a good song.
I don't
I'll
think
throw
Cole's gonna
it.
agree with you.
Throw it like a 8.
8. Cole, do you wish to respond?
Probably
I mean,
gonna be
I just don't have any problem with how the vocals are layered. I mean, I get that they're not lined up like right on top of each other, timed perfectly, but I don't think it's accidental. I think it's intentional, and I just don't have a problem with it.
Hmm.
I don't, it just doesn't bother me. I kind of like how unique that is. I think this song is gorgeous, absolute beautiful little ballad they have here. I don't really have a complaint about it. Just like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's as good as like Since I've Been Loving You, or another song on this album that we're gonna get to. But I do think this is a very, very pretty song, beautiful song. I would throw it a 9.
Wow.
That's the way it would be.
Wow. So Yeah, no, I'm gonna disagree. It's pretty. It certainly has its moments. Robert is. I mean, Robert's nowhere in. Robert's lowest at his bad singing is it's gonna be the best for most artists. So, but Robert doesn't sound amazing on this song to me. Maybe it's just the way he sounds to me. It just sounds a little like a little etchy, a little sketchy. Just not sketchy. Stressing. He's stressing his vocals a little to get a certain tone in the vocals, and it doesn't sound that great. I've on this album, I've heard him sound way better. So I'm not gonna sit there and give him like a 10 out of 10 on the vocals. Maybe like a 6 out of 10 on the vocals. The rest of the song's kind of, it's not boring, but it's not that interesting instrumentally. There's not a whole lot happening on it. It sounds pretty, but there's really nothing going on. I mean, there's definitely prettier songs in their discography. Ultimately, the song, I mean, as a whole, doesn't do a whole lot for me. Not even really lyrically. 7.5. It's one of the more boring ones in their discography, I have to be honest.
That's not the way it ought to be.
What'd you say, Cole?
I think the lyrics are
Okay, the
really good.
lyrics are a bit interesting, but when the rest of the song doesn't sound that interesting, the lyrics kind of fall off a bit.
Lyrics about to, they're about to get real good.
All right, up next we have "That's the Way." Page wrote the song after the breakup of his relationship with Jackie DeShanna in the early '65. I think it was 19. There you go. The more you know.
I'm going first.
Can I get two then?
I can play with you no more.
Hold on real quick. Yes, I see Jimmy perform this tune and he used a wah-wah pedal like George Harrison. That's what I meant. The vocals on the chorus could be better overall. Pretty great though. 8.5. Gotcha.
I don't know how I'm gonna do what Mama told me. My friend, the boy next door. I can't believe what people saying. You gonna let your hair hang down. I'm satisfied to sit here working all day long. You're in the darker side of town.
Welcome, Mecca.
When I'm out, I see you walking. Why don't your eyes see me? Could it be you found another game to play? What did Mama say to me? That's the way. Oh, that's the way it ought to be. Yeah, yeah. Mama said that's the way it ought to stay. Yeah, yeah. And yesterday I saw you standing by the river. And weren't those tears that filled your eyes? And all the fish that lay in dirty water dying, had they got you hypnotized? And yesterday I saw you kissing tiny flowers, but all that lives is born to die. And so I say to you that nothing really matters, and all you do is stand and cry. don't know what to say about it when all your ears have turned away. But now's the time to look and look again at what you see. Is that the way it ought to stay? That's the way it ought to be. Oh, don't you know now? Mama said that's the way it's gonna stay. Yeah.
Production.
What a fucking... Oh, chef's kiss on that part. All right. Who
I
called
have
it?
several
Okay.
thoughts.
All
take it away, Cole.
All right. Cole, before you get started, I just wanted to really quick catch up on the chat because there was a lot of messages. I recall staring out the window, lyrics blew me away. I grew up in the mountains. We all love the song. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful song. Next to the rain song, I think this is the most beautiful. Old opinion there. Okay. I don't think I ever read these lyrics properly. This is amazing. Yes, 10 years gone makes me cry. This sounds timeless. Okay, there we go. Cole, take it away. That's the
This is
way.
my favorite song on this album.
Wow. All right. Damn.
It's been my favorite song on this album for like 2 or 3 years now. This song is fucking gorgeous. I love every second of this song. And you can make a very compelling argument. I don't know if I would agree, but I would certainly listen to the argument that this is the best lyrics they ever wrote in their discography. These lyrics are amazing. The instrumental is gorgeous. This is one of the most underrated songs in their discography. It is beautiful. It is right up there with the Rain song for being the most beautiful song in their discography. The melody is fantastic. Just so great. So great. Feeling a 10.
So it's safe to say you agree with chat. It's safe to
Huge
say
up,
you agree.
huge ups, chat.
Safe
Huge
to
ups,
say you
chat.
agree with chat.
Let's go, chat.
Because every
Hell
single
yeah.
person
That's
in
great
the
title
chat-
too. That's the way. Great fucking title. I'm
Every
just looking for shit to
person
say.
in the chat was just dick riding your opinion. All right, there we go.
Fucking
Okay.
love this song. Criminally underrated.
Well,
All right.
go ahead,
Well,
Noah.
I'll be quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double down pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Except one thing, this is not my favorite song on the album.
Mm.
Maybe it will be one day.
Fair
Maybe
enough.
one day.
Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the second prettiest Zeppelin song.
It's up there.
Yeah, because I know Rain song is definitely number one. But yeah, this song's probably the best song lyrically, up to date for so far in their career. And I don't think it's very close.
It's not.
It's very close.
Rather,
Lyrics here are amazing.
they hit a certain way, and the song's got this vibe to it that's very hard to describe.
I can describe it.
It's like it's peaceful, ethereal, but a little bit of eeriness.
Meditative.
Meditative is a great way of describing it, and I love it. It's a really good song. 9.5.
9
Not a 10
and
yet.
a half, and not
Fair
a
enough.
10.
I'll take it.
Okay, so every time I hear this song, ever since I have heard the band Fleet Foxes, I have thought of this song, specifically Helplessness Blues. And
Because it's the most Fleet Foxes-esque song. That
yes,
they've written.
yes, it is. It's and anyone who knows Fleet Foxes in the chat will understand what I'm talking about. They made Fleet Foxes' entire discography is almost entirely what this song is. It's a very peaceful, meditative song about being in the mountains and the type of feeling you get when you're in the mountains, especially lyrically, like being next to streams and waters and the wind and blah 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 blah. Nature, basically. Fucking nature. That's what this song is.
Oh yeah.
Love Fleet Foxes. There you go. See, you know what I'm talking about then.
Love Fleet Foxes.
It puts you in a very certain mood, and it's a great mood to be in. It's a beautiful song. You guys are all spot on about that. Not my favorite guitar tone that they've ever used. Maybe that's a controversial opinion. I don't know, but it's not my favorite guitar tone Jimmy's ever used.
Which one? There's like 4 guitars being.
The main riff, the tone that he's using.
Acoustic riff.
Yeah, the main acoustic riff that he's using is not.
Sounds like a pretty standard.
Not my favorite.
Tone.
Not my favorite riff. Outside of that, I have no complaints about the song. It is beautifully well sung. It has some incredible trance-like moments in it where it takes you into a sort of like you're just picturing imagery in your head with Robert's words. Was this original lyrics?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Congratulations, Robert. That's fantastic writing. Amazing wordplay. Yeah, I mean, he just takes you into a whole nother world with his lyrics, and it's such a it's a very visual song. You can picture the things in your head. And Robert's amazing at this. He's always done this well, but he really shows off his talent, especially on this song like this. It's not my exact style. Like, I don't sit there and say Fleet Foxes is my favorite band of all time, so this type of song is not going to be my favorite style of all time. But it's beautifully well crafted and incredibly well done, especially for a band that was not at this time known for making music like this. I think that is fair to say.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
They had not written a song.
They had not written. Yes, exactly. So it is incredibly well done, and it is incredibly hard genre to break into. I'll give it all. I'll give it a 9.
So crazy. This is like their first real attempt at like just straight folk music and not even like folk rock or anything.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes. Which is
I
extremely
mean, I guess maybe
impressive.
Friends.
It's extremely impressive that they did it this well when they had really never tried to do it. So, yeah. All right. We have, well, let's catch up on chat real quick. Since I've Been Loving You, best tune for me on this one. Yeah, I agree with that, John. I don't think this is the best song on the album.
I think Since I've Been Loving You is the best song on this album. But that's the one.
Oh, you're your favorite. God, the production is fucking holy. The lyrics are incredible, but there are some parts where Rob loses me on the delivery a little bit. 9.5. Trance out of body experience for me with many of their songs for me feel anyway. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, go check out. If you haven't heard Fleet Foxes, Fleet Foxes basically made an entire discography. They made an entire discography of that. That is their discography for the most part.
That is like the first. That is a lot. Okay. Their first 2 albums sound a lot like this song. After that, they get a little weird.
Their big albums sound basically that.
Their very first one probably sounds the most like it.
Yeah.
All right. Time to move on.
Could not recommend Fleet Foxes.
Don't help him say the song name, Cole. Don't help him. Just let him go.
No, let them figure it out themselves. All right, up next we have a very controversial song, Bron Rar Stomp.
Oh, he did it.
It's pretty decent. Is this the controversial?
I think it is.
I've seen a ton of love for this song.
I just want to point out something really quick. I'm going to pause this because I know people don't like us talking over songs, and this has absolutely nothing to do with this music or this podcast. But the Wizards just beat the Nuggets by 11 points when Jokic put up 60. So there you go. Anyway.
Okay.
Just had to point that out.
Cast is not helping them much. For the record, Jamal Murray did not play.
Of course, I'm sure Cole will have no problem clapping this song.
Incorporated into the instrumental. Plus, if there's ever a vibe for a song to have clapping, it's this.
Stomp and holler, perhaps.
Bro,
That's a kick drum.
I know. He's smacking the shit out of it.
Yeah, but you're going.
Well, you can't see me kick it.
Okay.
Unless you want Phil Cam.
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
Thank you. I agree.
All right, Brahma Stomp. Okay.
Nice song about a little doggy.
Little Doog. Stomp. There we go.
Not enough songs about the lead singer's dog.
All right, I'll start this one. Yeah, I guess that I call it controversial just because I've seen a lot of people say that this song is, maybe not a lot, but I've seen a significant amount of people say that this song is very overrated by Zeppelin fans and that it shouldn't be as high up as it is. But I guess I'll say this about it. It is one of the more interesting Zeppelin songs because of the implementation, hard word, implementation of clapping, the usage of such a heavy bass drum, a loud and heavy bass drum, which is not something that often is attested to Zeppelin songs, and the lyrics being really just, I mean, the lyrics are something Robert Plant loves to do, which is make a very detailed and imagery driven song about like something super basic, like a dog or his girlfriend or something really just basic, like super basic, nothing hard to wrap your head around, but his detailed imagery and detailed words about it make it sound so much more intrusive than it actually is. It's got one of the coolest kick drums that I've ever heard Zeppelin use, and it just makes you bop to it. What, Noah?
Well, I guess right now we're talking about the more simple stuff in the lyrics. We haven't gotten to sitting with elders of a gentle race just yet.
No, we have not. No, we have not. But ultimately, this is a fun little ditty. It's a fun little stomp your feet to this type of beat song. I do kind of wish this song and Immigrant Song had switched lengths If this was like 2:30, an Immigrant Song was like 4:30, I think these two would be perfect songs. I'm gonna give it a 9 because I do think it's a little long. Cool.
We're gonna go higher than a 9. Wow.
Yes.
Jeez.
Goodness gracious.
If it was shorter, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a fun little wholesome song about his dog. I think that's funny that he wrote a song about his dog.
Somebody said, was
yeah,
it
I mean,
about
it's
a
just-
dog 0 for 10?
Ah,
Pretty sure it's
damn.
about a dog.
yeah, I mean, it's just a nice song about his dog. It's fun, catchy, it's cool. I don't know if I feel as dramatically as I've seen like a lot of Zeppelin fans do about this song, where they like some people lose their fucking mind for this song. I don't necessarily totally understand that. It's a fun song. It's nice. But I mean, I don't necessarily throw it on independently from this album. Yeah, I'll still give it an 8 to an 8.5.
8.5. Noah.
Yeah. I'm gonna piggyback Cole on this one.
All right.
It's a fun little song. I don't know how the Zeppelin community feels about it. Do you know, Cole?
I mean, it is well liked, very well liked.
All right, then I guess I'll just say it's properly rated. Pretty simple song. Nice little. I like when they do their little acoustic stuff. That's something I like about this album a lot. Or at least more toned down in the energy department. But yeah, I'll give it an 8.
An 8. Okay.
I agree, Hugo. This is better than Seamus.
The McCartney song
That's
Jet
the
is
dog.
about his dog. Okay. There
That's
you
the
go.
dog.
Love it. Yes, his doggy named Strider from Lord of the Rings.
Huge
That's
shout out Strider
that's
when they played the
awesome.
song live.
That's awesome. The layered vocals work much better here than Tangerine. Agreed, Loves Dance. They do. I do not think they work that well on Tangerine. Damn, dude, that fucking sucks. Same thing for me with Leonard Skinner. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but okay.
Where like he was going to see the band, but
Oh, yes.
members passed away.
All right, up next we have Hats Off to Roy Harper. Another
Great
fake
start.
intro.
I don't get it, Cole. Must it be 4 minutes?
I have more issues than the length on this.
Boy.
I forgot he said that in this. Oh no.
Stop it. It's all in one ear. I hate how this is mixed.
Mm-hmm. Noah, I entirely agree with you.
What do you like here, Cole? I mean, it's kind of funny.
That's no excuse, John Depp, because they were on a lot of drugs throughout the rest of their discography too, and still made some fire albums.
This is like nearing Pink Floyd Amagoma territory. It is on like a scale of what the fuck
Okay,
is
I don't
happening.
need to hear this 10-second outro. Holy lord. Alright, I'm starting because I'll be quick. What the hell's this song? Hats off to. Hats off to Roy Harper. Okay. This is the first big L Zeppelin took in their discography. Big L. This song is bad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Robert overdoes every single song or every single lyric on this tremendously. It does not help that he's wah pedaling his own voice, which I think is horrendous. It
No, he's not.
has I know he's not. It's just the way it sounds that he is. You know, the wah 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 shaky thing he does. I hate it.
Tremolo.
Whatever the hell you want to call it, doesn't matter. It's what it sounds like. And anyway, okay,
Let's
thank you
make it
for
sure
giving
right
me the
then.
technical name for it. Appreciate it. I hate that it's mixed horribly. With the rest of the album is mixed great. I hate that half of it's in one ear, half it's in the other. Even for 1970, I know that's probably they clearly were able to do it normally in the rest of the album, so I hate that. Even if it's intentional, doesn't make it good. There's nothing I like about this song. I don't like the lyrics. I don't like how he goes like all wibbly wobbly with his voice. This is at best a 4. All right, Cole.
I like it.
You're so fucking weird.
I don't know what pipe you're smoking when you listen to this.
I think it's cool. I mean, this is like crazy bluesy.
It's too bluesy. That is a thing.
It's not a thing. I like the vocal effects. I don't know what to tell you. I think they kind of sound cool. I mean, yeah, it's weird, but I don't know. Maybe I'm delusionally biased against this band. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I don't think every single song on their discography is good. I don't think they have a perfect discography in terms of just every song being good or great or whatever. But I don't. I mean, it's not amazing. It's rides the border, but I think for the most part they generally do a decent job here. I like the vocal effects. I like the guitar riff.
Do you like
I
this in
really
one ear
like
and not the other?
I don't really care about stereo mixing, frankly.
God.
I really like the super fucking weird intro of this song. I think that's really cool. It's definitely the weakest song on the album. I'm not gonna deny that. But I can't bring myself to dislike. I mean, it took me a while before I really got used to this song and like what was happening. Took me a couple years really, but once I kind of got a grasp of what they were trying to do, like just like super raw Delta blues thing, I kind of get it. I'll throw it a 7 to a 7.5.
Here's one issue. Just because you're trying to do a super raw Delta blues song does not mean you did it well.
I think they do it pretty well.
All right, no.
Is it the greatest, Mississippi blues song I've ever heard? Not at all.
Hugo has a good point. He says not mastered particularly well, which is surprising considering how many times this probably got remastered and the level of production increase in this album overall compared to the first two. All right, Cole. Noah, go ahead.
Yeah, my biggest issue is the stereo.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way they mixed it, sometimes nothing will be going on in one of the channels for like a good 5 seconds, and it's just, I don't like that. Feels very off kilter. Besides that, like, the guitar is perfectly fine. Most of the lyrics are fine. There's a couple of questionable bits, but it was what, 1970, 70?
70, yeah.
Yeah, it's 70.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll let it fly.
Will we?
Yeah,
I mean, I would
different
bet
time.
that a black guy wrote this song.
And I mean, Bob Dylan said it like 7 years later. So I mean,
I don't
think
care about what he's
different
saying.
times.
I care about how bad he sounds saying it.
I like the vocal effects. I don't know why. I
I
just think they sound kind of cool.
I think okay. I like it when he's just singing like straight up. I don't like it when he starts like doing this little vocalizations for the sake of just keeping it going. I'm not crazy about that.
I think he does it a little too long, but when he first
Yeah.
starts doing it, I like it. But he does do it a little too long.
Does it too long,
It's
but he
far from
also
a
seems to
perfect
be
song.
doing it just to add something to it, which is pointless.
It's
this
far
song-
from a perfect song.
If this song wasn't on the album, this album would probably move up a spot in the rankings. It's a
I
little
have to agree
disappointing.
with that.
It's not awful, I guess. It's not good either. I'll give it a 5.
5. All right, there we go. Up next, we have
Nothing,
Oh,
'cause that
nope,
was the
that's
last
it.
song.
That's right. I always forget that that's the last song. Okay, 10 songs on Zeppelin 3. We have gone through and finished Zeppelin 3. It is final rankings time. If you guys have never been here before, we are going to give you guys our top 3 of the album. We will give our final thoughts of the album and then rank the album as a whole, and we will place it in our in the current that we have gone through on this channel discography. We have gone through 3. This is the 3rd albums. We have gone through their 3 albums, and we will place it amongst those 3 so far. So without further ado, who wants to go first? All right, Noah.
All right, 3. We're gonna go Gallows Pole.
Gallows Pole.
2. That's the Way. And 1. Since I've Been Loving You. For a total album rating of a 9.
9. Wow. Okay.
And from the albums we've heard so far, the
Yep.
order from bottom to top, it would go Led Zeppelin 2 at 7.5, Zeppelin 1 at an 8.5,
Ooh.
and Zeppelin 3 at a 9.
So
So
what
this-
you're saying is Zeppelin
Yeah.
is getting better as they go on.
Except for the whole speed bump in the middle, but yeah, they're getting better, and this is the best one we've heard so far.
All right. I'll go next. So my number 3 is going to be. Let's check. Did I give anything a 9.5? I did. But did I give anything? Give a 9, I think. Yep. All right. So I'll have That's the Way at 3. Immigrant Song at 2, and Since I've Been Loving You at 1. That opinion has changed. It used to be Since I've Been Loving You was far lower, but it has changed. Like this album has definitely gone up the more I listen to it, minus the ending of the album. Everything else is pretty damn good. And I'm going to slightly disagree with Noah. For my album placements, this album is going to be the best that they have made so far.
Yeah.
Yes, I know,
Sweet
but
story.
I have Zeppelin 2 at 2, Zeppelin 1 at their 3rd. So we have their worst currently is Zeppelin 1, Zeppelin 2, Zeppelin 3. Overall, this album is really a step up in production. I mean, we mentioned that multiple times during listen to this. It's a step up in production. It's a step up in quality. They're good. You know, the guitar playing by Jimmy Page has always been fantastic, but you really get to hear it in some of these songs. And one of the big things is the step up in drums is just fantastic. Like they go, like he goes so well on this, and it's only going to get better from here. Just a little preview. Overall, I'm going to give this album a 9 as well. All right, Cole.
Alrighty. Well, I think for me personally, we've kind of entered masterpiece territory with this album right here. I gotta rank the songs first, don't I? Okay.
You do gotta
3, I will go with Out on the Tiles. I'm just gonna do my personal favorites here. 2 would be Since I've Been Loving You, and number 1 would be That's the Way.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like this album to me is just, I'm not really sure what aspect of music you could say that this album does worse than the first 2. I really think it's an improvement in every single way over the first 2 albums, which is not necessarily a knock against the first 2 albums because I love both those albums, but I think this one is just like elevated to a whole nother level. Production is way better. The lyricism is infinitely better.
Yes.
The performances are either just as good or better than the first 2 albums. I think it's got a more consistent track list than the first 2 albums.
Absolutely agree on that last point.
I mean, I love it. It's so good. I would give this album a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5.
Because I do think that one of the reasons that this is my favorite band of all time and what I would consider to be one of, if not the greatest bands of all time, is they get even better
Yep.
after this.
They increase their skill and their production, and everything seems to increase as we go on. Okay, yeah, so there we go. That is Zeppelin 3 ranked. Just real quick before we go, I just wanted to ask you guys, has your opinion on this album changed since the last time you guys have heard it?
Oh, while they do that, this is a fun little series. It's cool to
Oh yeah,
go through each album and see how they evolve, like the bands evolve. I think that's really cool.
Yes, and to Noah's point, I just wanted to throw this in for both the YouTube and the live chat. If you guys want us to do this with other artists, we are coming up with a list of artists we may potentially go chronologically through their discography for and see how they evolve and see how our opinions change throughout it. If you guys would want us to do this, let us know in the comments down below any artist or band you want us to do that for. We are always looking for ideas for that. We have a couple so far, but we would like to see any more ideas. All right. Any other ideas, any thoughts you want to drop on us for Zeppelin 3?
I gotta put this in a ranking
Oh,
with
yes.
the other albums. Number 3, I would go Led Zeppelin 2. Number 2, I would go Led Zeppelin 1. And Led Zeppelin 3 is number 1 right now. Pretty handily.
Interesting. All right. Well, there it is. You guys have heard our Zeppelin 3 ranking. If you guys didn't see our Zeppelin 1 or 2, go to the links down below. Subscribe to our channel. And go check out our rankings. We will be going through the rest of their discography chronologically. Say that 3 times fast. In the next few videos we will be doing. But we also will have have we hit 400 subs? I don't know if we did this stream or not.
$3.99 right now.
$3.99. Boys, if you go get one person to subscribe to our channel, we will be dropping.
And we will do Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City review will be coming up next for our next review. So if you guys want to see our Good Kid, Mad City review, get 1 subscriber. That's all I have to do. Very simple, very easy. One person who is not subscribed goes to hit it.
Or just make a new account.
Or just, we won't know. How
we don't care.
We don't care. We just want that number. So go tell your friends, share videos, share the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok. We post when we go live. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to get notified when we go live and post our videos. And we will see you guys in the next video.
I don't know if you've ever talked that quickly.
No, I probably haven't. All right, chat. Thank you guys for coming out. Let's catch up on these chat. Wow, there's a lot.
We hit it, boys.
Did we hit it? Oh,
we got 400.
400 on stream. Let's go, baby.
Appreciate it. John Deff.
Is that John Deff?
Big
Yeah,
ups,
let's
John
go,
Deff.
John Deff. Thank you for being the 400 sub. Shout out to you. Well, boys, you know what that means? We have a Good Kid, Mad City review to make for you guys. So we will, of course, be streaming that one within the next day or 2. That will be going up. So get ready. If you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, hit the notification bell so you can see.
Or if you just want to see some people argue, because we're gonna.
Oh, that's gonna be a banger argue one. If you want to see us argue, do that one. That one's gonna get it. All right, let's see. Led Zeppelin 3 is such a great album, sleeve / cover and back. That's the way, 5 stars. I have heard a lot of different opinions about their album cover on this album. A lot of people say it's bad. Oh, there it is. Cole has to show off his vinyl collection right there. I didn't know I had that on the back. Let's get that full screen. Oh, I can't do that. Sorry. There we go.
I like the cover the less I look into it further.
The less you look into it?
Like at a glance, I really like the cover.
Hugo said, since I've been loving you at 1, 2 is That's the Way, 3 Immigrant Song. Used to be on par with Zeppelin 2 for me, but it's gotten a little better, still at 8.5. His album ranking is Zeppelin 3 at 1, Zeppelin 2 at 2, Zeppelin 1 at 3. I agree. That is a good ranking. Yes, please do it. We will be doing, constantly we'll be doing in chronological. It's cool to do it chronologically. Well, that's awesome. Glad you guys like it. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. We really appreciate it, chat. To answer your question, Cosmic, I do not know when we'll be doing it next. The next video the next stream we'll probably do is the 400 sub one, which will be either tomorrow or the day after. I'm not quite sure. We will figure that out. And we will let you guys know. If you're not following us on Twitter, hit the links in below. And we tweet out when we go live. We also tweet out when we do a YouTube video. But anyway, thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. You guys are awesome. And we will see you in the next stream. And, wow. That's actually pretty sick. I didn't know I did that. That's pretty cool. Okay, fair enough. All right, guys. Well, does your album have the turning round? It does. There you go. All right, we will see you in the next stream. Have a good one, chat.